special promotion and you've set a specific condition. Well, you can use the promotion extension. How do we proceed? Again, like with the other extensions, you click on the plus option in the extension section and select the promotion extension. Again here, like with the other extensions, we select our desired section. There is a part here where you can choose your occasion. For example, suppose it's Father's Day. Well, Father's Day, for instance, has its own criteria, and it includes Mother's Day, New Year's, and other criteria. If the occasion for which you have set a condition is not among these, you set it to the None option. Now suppose I am running an advertising campaign for Valentine's Day. In the next section, you need to select your language. Typically, Persian is not available among these. In the following section, you need to choose your currency, and Rial or Toman is not available. As a result, we cannot express our discount numerically here, for example, saying 10,000 Toman because our currency, such as Toman or Rial, is not available. What should we do? If we are using promotion extensions, in Iran, we are forced to use the percentage option and express our discount as a percentage. But if you are setting up an international campaign, you won't have this issue. You can select your desired currency. In the promotion type section, since we are currently in Iran and our currency unit is not available, what do I do with this? I set it exactly to percent and you see the currency is available for me. Now I need to specify my discount percentage here. For example, I write 20% discount. Then in the next item section, I should specify what the discount is for. Just note that in this right-hand preview, it says Valentine's Day. Then this 20% automatically adds off next to it. So you don't need to write discount in the item section because this off should be the default. For example, I write that for a limited time, you see here 20% off for a limited time. Well, if you have a specific landing page for a campaign, you can actually enter your website address or that specific landing page here. If you don't have a specific landing page, you can enter the URL of your product page or wherever you have in mind here. Here in the promotion details section, if you have a discount code, you place it here in the promo code section and enter it. You can set a discount code up to 15 characters. If not, you leave it on the None setting. In the last section, you specify the start date and end date. You might be running an advertising campaign for a year, but you have a promotion for just a week. So, for example, you set the start date to the date you have in mind. You also specify the end date, and after that date, it will no longer be displayed. And you click the Save option. Well, that was everything regarding the promotion extension. Just one more point. You might find that the section where you wanted to enter the percentage wasn't set to a specific percentage. Here, you can actually enter up to percent discount in the percent section. For example, up to a 20% discount. If, for example, this discount percentage is variable, because we can't actually enter a number, we have to enter a percentage. See, we have this option here as well. Well, in the context of promotion extensions, another extension is the price extension, which again might not be practical in Iran, but we'll explain it. Because we might run a non-Persian campaign. Let's go back to the extension section and select the price extension. You see what it looks like in the preview section? You can list your products with their prices. What does this resemble? For example, have you noticed what they do in fruit shops? They prominently display the price of bananas, which everyone knows, like bananas per kilo for this much. The reason is that almost everyone knows the price of bananas. They display a product at this price to tempt you into the fruit shop. And then, for example, they might sell you apples and peaches at a much higher price. But they put up a banner for the bananas at a lower price, right at the entrance of the shop. This is the same thing. If your products are priced very well, you can do this with some of your special products, okay? This means that before the user is even in the research phase and is searching, if they see these prices below and find them attractive, make sure to use them and place them here. In fact, this way they can enter your site just like with the other extensions, to level up. You specify your language. We don't have partial in these options, but everything naturally has a type, you see, for example. You can use the catalog service, for example. If you are offering services, you put it on the service. For instance, if you are selling a specific brand, you put it on the brand, or if you have a specific event, you put it on the event. It depends on which of these options in the type section suits your needs. But of course, after selecting one, you must press to put it on the brand. We reach this part, the same part I mentioned. This mask is not applicable because with our NC work thickness, we cannot input anything. And it's not like a promotion extension where we can input a percentage. Here, you must enter the exact number. As a result, we cannot use this in Iran. It is not practical. In the currency section, you select your desired currency. And again here, you can choose, for example, up to this price from this average price, which option you have in mind. For instance, you set it to average. I come to the price extension section, select the item you have in mind, and in the right-hand preview, look at exactly where this falls. For example, suppose I have Nike shoes. You see, I place it here, and then I specify the average prices. For instance, I set it to 500. Here you can also, for example, change the unit to hourly, daily, and other options. You have a description that appears at the bottom, where you can place your description. For example, we know various types of Nike men's shoes. And again, if we have a specific URL in mind, for instance, I provide the URL for the Nike shoes. And there's also a mobile final URL, which is optional. If, for example, you want to provide a separate final URL for mobile, you can place it here. In this lower section, we can actually rearrange the items we set as price extensions. You see, for instance, I move this one higher. This is based on priority, and if I want to add other items, I can add them again using this section and the add option below. I know the save option, but I got an error because I need to use at least 3 price extensions. So, you see, the price extension is practically not useful for us because we can't enter it into the add section. However, if you have a campaign that is not in Persian, you can use this option, and if your product prices are good, you can actually set a trap to bring the user to your site. Stay with me in the next video.